Welcome. Hey, welcome. This is C. Olson Brown. I want to give a high five, a fist bump, a shout out to all the listeners tuned into this motivational channel. Hey, welcome back to Dreams in Action. Hey, I just wanted to jump on really quick. I'm on my way out to meet some colleagues, to have some time, to have some dinner. It's just been a full week. It's just been amazing. Talking with colleagues about mental health, about, collecting conversation with the governor, seeing some of the brothers celebrate their 40th year here on the island. Some of the fraternities from the Qs, just celebrating them. No, I'm not a Q. I just enjoy watching brothers and seeing folk come together and just doing remarkable things. But also the other brothers in 1906. That's first of all, service of all, those who transcend all. Just having an opportunity to just talk with them and sit with them and just fellowship with some good people. But I wanted to hop on really quick. I'm going to do a linking video about 5 things I wish I had learned before dating, before getting relationships. In fact, even before the demise, the destruction of my own relationship. Yes, man, boy, some mistakes and failures that I have made. The first thing, the 5 principles that I'm going to talk about within the next days as I continue to do these things, the 5 things that I wish I had focused on, the first thing is peace. Peace. I'm talking about finding peace with your God. Whatever God looked like to you, finding peace. Some of you all may be spiritual, but finding that place of peace where you can be at rest with yourself. The other part of peace is having peace with you. Sometimes we have to make peace with our past, because if we don't, those things will come to haunt us. And sometimes we can be oblivious of some of the things that take place in our lives from our past that we try to continue to just move over or roll through and never really deal with it with the totality of how it affected us. And I'll talk more about that in the future from a very clinical perspective. And also just sometimes things may not be revealed until later. There goes the fight, the flight, the freeze syndrome. And sometimes when you find yourself in a safe place, all those things begin to come up. The second principle is finding your purpose. One writer said that 2 things happen that's significant. The day you are born and the day that you discover why you were born. And that is purpose. When you find that thing that light you up, that fuels you, that you can do for the rest of your life. And that purpose for me is walking alongside people as they walk through the valley of the shadows of darkness, desolation, and deep depressions. I want to meet people at the crossroads of their lives and help them up. So I'm working on this road to becoming a licensed a licensed clinician, where I'm actually fully able to walk alongside people as a full licensed clinician. But we'll talk more about that as well. So peace, purpose, prosperity. Those 3 are like the Trinity for me. Peace, purpose, and prosperity. Because when you are literally in your purpose, so many opportunities come. And I'm not just talking about prosperity in terms of income or numbers. Now, I'm not going to fake as if I don't like to see the commas roll past each other and the zero high five the next comma and things start looking good when you look in that account and it's going, wow, this looks beautiful. So not just financial prosperity, but when you're in your purpose, so many other opportunities come to you. That's not just numbers. I got an opportunity to go to Brazil at the end of the month, a paid opportunity to travel to Brazil. Yes, my denomination is there, but I was asked to come there also to teach a workshop on trauma. Now, I'm not the subject matter expert yet, but I am spending my time studying and ruminating and doing some deep research on how the mind works, how the brain works, how the different neuroplasticities of the mind can be repaired by certain things we do. And there are certain modalities that can help people deal with trauma to help them to get on the right track, to do what they have been called to do. So peace, purpose, prosperity, people. Now you may think, why is people the fourth one and not number one? Well, here it is. There's this text that says you must love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Well, if you're not focusing on the first principle, you having peace with your God or peace with yourself, every relationship that comes into your life is going to be fleeting. You may be looking for those relationships to validate you, and you have never validated yourself. And so people, you also have to bring people into your life. There's a text that says if you want to gain a friend, you must first show yourself friendly. But you can't just let anyone in your life. In fact, in my life, I would say there's a handful who I consider that's within my inner circle, that my inner circle. Watch this, come closer. Inner circle. That's close to me. Let me come closer to you. I just want to see you. I just want to see how good you look. You're looking mighty good. You're looking mighty good. But there are significant people who are in my life. They have been walking with me a mighty long time. They have seen my vulnerable places. They have seen when I was in the darkness of my own life, but yet they were still there. They saw me in my wounds, but yet covered me. Yeah. And the last P, we'll talk about that P later. Because if you chase this P above everything, you would be totally out of control, which is your passion. Now, I'm talking about relationships. I am specifically talking about a man and a woman relationship. And so if you allow that P to be first, you're all out of order. But let me get ready to leave. Hey, listen, I look forward to sharing with you. Go ahead and like the page, subscribe, share as we talk more about how we are able to follow our dreams by eliminating those things that try to hinder us and get in our way. Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.